Alrighty, so not too long ago I had a request to go over sort of like make a guide on the guild system or knighthood system in the game, and honestly it's not really too complicated. I mean, there's a little bit that you kind of have to get used to, I guess, but the most, for the most part, honestly, if you're not in a guild and you're an active player, I honestly recommend that you join one, just because there's a bunch of free stuff that you can get out of doing so. The basic main thing that you need to do when you join a guild is just to check in every day, because if you check in every day, this meter will reset on reset every day, so at 3 a.m. for me specifically. But the more people that log in each day, the higher amount of rewards and stuff like that you get. You don't get all of the rewards if you get all the way to the top, you just get that tier of rewards. But if you're in an active guild that has 20 or more members and everybody's logging in every day, that's a free diamond that you get every single day, which is honestly pretty nice. Like, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it'll stack up over time. Just getting one extra diamond is it's just kind of nice every now and then. But checking in is probably the most important thing that you can do. I specifically, in my guild, I just ask people to sign, to check in if possible. It's not like the most active guild you've ever seen or anything like that, but the other things that you can do specifically is your knighthood has a rank to it. So ours is officially at level 6, which means that we can actually go in and buy specific things in the shop. So the knighthood shop itself you only have access to if you're in a knighthood, and depending on what level your knighthood is depends on what kind of stuff you can buy. So it looks like just regular sort of awakening material things at level 1. At level 2 you get a couple of more awakening materials and stuff. Once you get to level 3, I don't exactly know what these are. I'm pretty sure these are for the sort of like Guild Wars competitive game mode, which, if I'm not mistaken, is basically locked behind like the top 1% of guilds or something like that at the moment. I think they're slowly expanding that out, so I don't know too much about it, but I'm pretty sure that's what all of this stuff is for. At level 4, the most important thing that I buy from this specifically are these demon foods, which are honestly really nice because you can use those, you can eat it while you're fighting a demon, and any of the materials that you drop from that demon are doubled per drop that you get. So if you dropped a stack of 3 of like the Howlix ears, that would be buffed to 6 Howlix ears for that specific drop. So it can give you a very nice increase on how much demon materials and stuff like that you're getting. At level 6 they have anvils, they have super awakening coins. I mean, although it's a very limited amount, you can still buy these and stuff like that. Obviously the more active your guild is and the higher rank your guild gets and stuff like that, the more of these coins and stuff like that you'll get, which means you can spend them in the shop. But you have SSR pendants and stuff like that, and then at the last level it looks like you can just buy like UR treasure chests and some awakening stones and stuff. Honestly, I'm not too worried about level 9. The fact that we finally made it to level 6 basically got us to the point to where I can buy the stuff that I would want from it. Specifically, you can sell your stuff here. Even with the new update, actually, in the tavern, the guy that's in your tavern now that has the other shops and stuff like that, you can actually talk to him and access this. You don't actually need to come to the guild hall itself, but yeah, pretty interesting. This over here is dependent on whoever the top member in your guild is as far as like knighthood boss scores. Whenever the new knighthood boss and stuff like that comes out, and I think it's every Sunday on reset they will reset the boss scores and everything like that, so you can do those. If you get a total of 6,000 or more score, you can get a really nice amount of rewards and stuff like that. I think it's 6,000 to get all of the rewards, but there's SSR pendants, there's anvils, there's super awakening coins here and there. There's just a lot of like free rewards and stuff that you can get just for doing content and stuff like that in the game. It's a little bit of extra stuff that you have to do each week, but I mean, doing this guild boss once a week really isn't a big issue. And I mean, signing in every day, if you're getting on the game, it's literally as easy as like I think like if I'm not in the guild, if I'm in my tavern, you can see right here I should have like a little knighthood symbol down here in the right. You literally just click that and then you can click check in right here. This is a little bit of a newer feature that they've added, but you click check in, you're good to go. It checks you in, it makes sure that you're good for the day. You used to have to go all the way to the guild hall, and then I think they made it to where you could open up the chat and hit like a button over there and it would like specifically check you in, but they've changed that a little bit since the last time that they've sort of like messed around and updated it. Other than that, I mean having a guild in general is just really nice, because when you go to fight demons or any sort of co-op activity, instead of having to fight or like invite randoms or just like people off your friends list in general, you can invite people from your Knighthood, which if they're very active and stuff like that, you could end up having them help you out, or just share the wealth, I guess. In the Knighthood Hall itself, you can actually donate excess materials that you don't have, or like that you don't use. So if you have like an abundance of like horns or ears or wings from the demons itself, you can donate those to help level up your guild, etc. But honestly, it's just kind of like a nice little additional thing that you can do to kind of get a little bit more out of your game. So I mean, we do have a guild specifically. If you want to join it, I don't have any sort of like restrictions on it. You can restrict it to like they have to be level 40 or level 60 or level 80 or whatever the case may be, but I just have mine open because I think anybody should be able to join. The only thing that I do specifically is I try to make sure that people log in every day. And I mean, if you're inactive for a certain amount of time, I will kick, because I mean, there's no point in having just dead accounts, like people who aren't playing the game in the guild, because the ultimate goal is to have at least 20 people log in every day, so that way we get an extra diamond. But yeah, feel free to join if there's any slots available. Other than that, I really don't have anything else to go over for it. It's a pretty straightforward system as far as I can tell. And I mean, it's just some extra stuff that you can do now and then to, get some free rewards. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys, go out and find a guild if you're not already in one, or if you find my guild, feel free to join. But other than that, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.